Hi guys, how is everybody? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. How is everybody? How is everybody? I missed y'all. Did y'all like the new Duffy show and the fishy show all day yesterday? So we took Coop to the hospital on Monday, and that was a extravagant time. He was in a lot of pain. He did a lot of, I guess he did his live for about an hour on Monday, and then I didn't know he was in pain until he texted me and said, "When you get off, come get me, and please." And I said, "What's wrong?" Because he knew I needed to go get a shirt. And then he said, "Going to the doctor." And I said, "Oh boy." So I said, "As soon as I get done, I'll be right there." So then we get to the hospital about 2 o'clock, and we didn't get out of there till almost 9 o'clock. So yeah, it was pretty intense. It was intense. And it didn't let up until yesterday. So they gave him some good drugs. I know when I left this morning, he was sound asleep in bed. So I don't know if he took any pain pills to put him out. I don't know if he took any more, but I'm glad to see he's getting some relief. I know when I got home yesterday, I seen a different side of him. So I'm hoping we're on the downhill slope. So that's a good thing. So we're waiting on my interview results for my Zoom call yesterday. I think it went good. They said that I'll know something within a day or two on that. So I think that was okay. Fingers crossed on that. Hopefully I'll know something today. That was pretty interesting. So I've never done one on like a Zoom call, so that was kind of nerve-wracking. In fact, I haven't done an interview in over 15 years, so that was really nerve-wracking. I was bright red the whole time, so it was very nerve-wracking. And all I kept thinking about was, am I answering these correctly? And my new song I wrote for YouTube. So I'm thinking about posting that tonight. I wrote a new song and I've been playing with my AI. So I got a picture I'm going to put with the song. So I'm going to put that, and I'm kind of interested to see how that is. So I'm going to see how that goes. So on my way to work this morning, it was kind of comical. I was headed into work, and I have to so I'm coming out of my road, and I have to make a left. And then when I come out, and I go down a little ways, and I make a immediate right. And then I'll get onto the toll road and I'll make a left. So as I'm coming down the toll road to make the left, there's a truck that darts right in front of me. And then he goes to the toll road. So I go on to the left. So I kind of thought that was odd. Then he darted off in front of me. So I didn't, whatever. So I stayed back, because if he's going to dart like that, I'm just going to stay back. So we get going, and he's playing around where he's kind of backing up backing off of the accelerator. So I kind of back off. So we get to the 2 lanes to where I can go. Well, now he's playing where he's sitting like this. We're right here. So I edge back so I can keep an eye on him. Well, now he's kind of gradually doing this number. So I'm thinking he's drunk. So I go ahead and let him play on. Now we're going about 35 miles an hour. And I'm like, this is retarded. So we're playing this little game of his. So we're going on, and next thing I know, I see some headlights behind us. So I was like, okay, hopefully this is a popo. Sure enough, we're about 10 miles up the tow road. We're following along. Now we're going about 15 miles an hour. I'm staying back. I'm like back here. And he's just doing this number. He's going about 15 miles an hour, and he can't even keep his composure. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't want to get hit, so I'm staying away from this crazy guy. And this car is like right behind him. Next thing I know, the bubble lights come on. And it wasn't just one. I seen one, but the other cars had no headlights on. But it was like a mad herd of bubble lights. Just it lighted up like a cascade of bubble lights. And I was like, where is my GoPro when I need this? So I went ahead and got over, and the one cop, he's signaling me to go, 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 go. But I'm not moving because this guy, he's just wasn't stopping. I did not want to get hit. And the cop wasn't forming a barrier between me nor that guy. So finally, the other one that initiated the stop, he finally put himself between me and the other guy. So I went ahead and went on, but I was like, I am not letting this fool hit me. My luck, this fool didn't have any kind of insurance. So he looked like he was driving on an old ratty beater. I am not. Nope. The other day I was going home and I see a lot of accidents. So I'm thinking about taking my GoPro and mounting it up on my sun visor. I got me a sun visor mount that goes on the sun visor that I can videotape. So I'm thinking about doing that. I can videotape my ride home, but I only will get 20 minutes. Hey, I only need an 8-minute show, so that'd be pretty cool because you can see the people just acting a fool. But that'd be called Polk County Drama, riding in the fast lane. Because they got we've already got one. He's on Facebook. And he catches them all the time, especially at the stoplights. It's hilarious watching them at the stoplights. But anyways, I seen one, the guy, he was a truck driver, and he was so busy playing on his phone that he was sitting there playing on his phone, and eventually he just it's the law. They're not even supposed to be playing on their phone. I wish I was tall enough in my car that I could sit there, look at you, buddy. But I'm not tall enough. I know they're playing on their phone though, but I can't get it on camera. It would be a good thing to have though. Maybe I can get a GoPro mount on the top of the car, face it right at them. But then you couldn't get it in time. There was, when I was driving, and I still do it today, even in my personal vehicle, I have a hard time picking up my phone. And thank God my Kia has got the phone that goes through the radio because I can't. I cannot hold my phone to my ear. I used to be able to do it until I became a driver. I can't do it now. I, if I'm on the phone with Coop or anybody, I can't do it. I'll put you on speaker and lay you on my chest. Or if I don't have a Bluetooth device or something like, we're not talking on the phone. Sorry. I'll wait till I'm stopped. And texting, I won't text you until I'm at a stoplight. So it's just, I don't know if it's because of the driving part of it or what. And when we bought Little Red, the truck, I felt so bad. We bought the Little Red truck and we went to go take it home. And Coop was having a really rough time because he don't know Kissimmee that well. And I know it, not that well, but I know it. But I know the truck side of it. I don't know the side street part of it. So he had my work phone, which my work phone was an iPhone, which was a lot louder. If anybody knows Coop, Coop is deaf in one side. If I'm standing next to him, I can tell you what side it is. But Coop's deaf in one side. So I'm wanting to say it's his right ear, but don't quote me on it. So, anyways, when he's hello, Teresa. Sorry, I didn't even have my chat on. Anyways, he has a why is my overlay not on? There it is. He's deaf. So it's hard for him to hear certain things. And sometimes he can't hear me if I'm at that right on that one side. And he'll always make me repeat myself, and it pisses me off. So, anyways, getting back to the story, we were bringing Little Red home, and we didn't have a license plate on it. So he had me following him. So he took my work phone, which was louder, and we were on the same map system. So I had my bigger phone, which at the time was a fold. So I would look down at my phone, and when I looked down, I seen that the map had moved, and I went to go recenter it. And when I went to click on recenter, and I was looking down, my car had went to the side and curved. Oh, and you talk about being pissed. I curved my car, and I was so mad. So yeah, it was one of those days. So I scratched my new rims, and so Coop's like, so I'm not the only one that did it. So yeah, it was not a good sight. So that's why I live by my rule of never touch your phone when you're driving. Because yeah, you always have stupid luck. But yeah, so anyways, squirrel. So how is everybody? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't have replay on. I'm sorry, Teresa. I was just a blabbering on, and I looked over and I was like, oh my God, I see a dot up there, and I seen the chat was lit up. So yeah, it was It was a good time. So I got on the shake plate again last night, and it seemed like my knees are doing better when I get on it. So I'll keep doing the shake plate. That seems like it helps. So I'll keep on with that. Yeah, see the signs of spring. Yeah. Yeah, it's the allergies are kicking in for sure. It's at least this year I'm gonna knock on some wood. I'm not draining as bad as I usually am. Usually I'm having to walk around with a snot rag and blowing my nose constantly, coughing, sneezing. So far this year, I think the rain that came through earlier on, I'm not having to carry those snot rags and all that. It's kind of washed the pollen out. I see that the pollen is gathering on my windshield. So when I get up in the morning and having to come to work, got a pretty thick layer on. So I see that is. Mr. Coop seems like he's doing okay. I know he was snoring when I left this morning. So that is a good sign. That means he's getting his sleep. I do not know if he took his pain pill before he went to bed last night. I am glad that he's snoring though. That means he's sleeping. I'm really happy about that because yesterday morning when I left, I had to kiss him on the cheek because he was kind of dozing on the couch because he couldn't get any sleep. So I was really happy to see him in bed when I left. Morning, Paul. And by the way, good morning, Dwayne. So, um, yeah, I'm really happy to see him. He was in bed. So I was doing some homework on the kidney stones, and I'm gonna pull him off of his whole milk. So he's not gonna like it, but I am gonna pull him off of it. I'm gonna put him back on his 2%. I know he likes his milk, and milk, he's been drinking too much milk. So milk is a big contributor to kidney stones. So he needs to back off of his milk. So I know when my grandma was getting kidney stones all the time, the doctor would tell her she would have to, like for her coffee, she would have to use non-dairy creamer and stuff like that. So when I was looking it up, it wasn't the coffee that was causing her kidney stones, it was the creamer. So when I told Coop the coffee was causing the kidney stones, it wasn't the coffee, it was the creamer. So him drinking the coffee isn't the problem. It's the excessive coffee, yes, because it dehydrates him, because him not drinking water. So yeah, he needs to drink water, but he needs to drink non-dairy, or he needs to drink 2% or something like that. He does not need to be uh, needs to be drinking that much milk. I mean, we're going through a gallon of milk. I mean, I guess we're not going through that much milk, but it's a gallon of milk a week. But he's the only one drinking it because I won't drink milk. Now, I'll drink milk if it's got if I'm dipping cookies or something like that in it, but I don't eat cookies that often, especially since I went on my weight loss. I try to keep away from it. Now, here lately, I've been on this ice cream kick, which I've got to stop because I've noticed I've started putting my weight back on and I got to get out of that. So I don't want to be another biggin again. Yeah, I don't know if he would try that, Teresa. He is real picky. Um, he's real picky. And change for him is a no-go. So I have to introduce things very slowly to him. So um I don't know if he would do that. So it would have to be very slow. I would probably have to suggest it and then try it myself and say, "Oh, this is really good." And then he might try it. I know ice cream's so good, but yet so fatty. I guess I could get yogurt ice cream, and that wouldn't be so bad. And still get what I need, I guess. That would be probably okay. I just don't, just the more I just have to get back on my intermittent fasting and stuff. I know I'm somewhat do it. It's just not what I need to be doing. And then I got on this stuff. Here I'm talking about poop, and then I got on this stuff, and it's just like, um, not really. I guess it's healthy for you, but it says it's got no fat. It's got 180 grams of sodium. I don't know if that's good for you. Oh, that's not too bad then. There you go. You work it off. There you go. Mm. That's what you do. Work it off. Mhm. I get. I don't know why this phone does that. Hi, Jen. Sorry, I had to go to my chicken. It was sitting there lagging me down. I was showing my green tea bottle, and it was like 4 seconds past the time I showed it to you. Mhm. Seems like it's running faster now. Yeah, so I don't know. So, Paul, were you in here when I was talking about the Zoom meeting? Anyways, I'll just go ahead and say it again just in case everybody wasn't in here. So I had the Zoom meeting yesterday. I should find out within a couple of days about it. I was so nervous. I was beet red through the whole thing. Um, I haven't had an interview in over 15 years. So I was just like so nervous. And the lady was really cool though. The first 5 or 6 minutes I couldn't hear anything. So we finally figured it out. And everything was good after that. But I'm anxious to find out. She gave me 2 start dates. One's on March 31st and April 7th if I get it. So I'm just kinda I don't know. So we're kinda like playing it by ear right now. I'm just just hanging out. So I'm trying to upload my new song and my AI song and my new AI picture that I created while Coop was in the hospital. I I did a GPT, uh, wrote a song from Chat GPT, and then I went over to Suno and downloaded it and made the song over there. And then I've been tinkering around in my AI. I know, right, Paul? And then I've been tinkering around in AI trying to make a picture to kind of correspond with the song, which is it's not hard, but I'm trying to take bits and pieces of the song and try and put it in with it. And it's AI is not cooperating with it. I'm wanting to make one picture for the whole song and it's not working out for me. Because I don't want to drop one. I guess I could drop several pictures, but I just don't want to stop the song and have to place it in the wrong interval of it. So you gotta, the thing is I had to learn my prompts, and then prompts are the hardest thing. And that to me was the hardest thing to pick up was your prompts. And once you pick up your prompts, you will smoke at AI. The the prompts and how to word it in AI is is endless. Because I know when I'm typing in AI, I type to it like it's a dummy, and like I'm talking to a preschooler. And then when I want it to do something childish, I talk to it like it's a uh, I guess you wanna say a college graduate, and it turns it around on me. It is so it's retarded. So I have to you gotta on your prompts, you gotta you gotta word your prompts, and your prompts are you can just manipulate your prompts by, like, just certain words. Just one certain tweaked word can change your whole picture. I know, like, the one I'm working on for my picture, for my AI song, I put in there her wearing glasses, and they put the glasses on her head. How would you put glasses on her head? I didn't say put them on her head. I said her wearing glasses. Wearing glasses is usually on the face, not on your head. So I had to put her wearing glasses on face. Morning, Jenica. So it ended up fixing it that way. Um, I put capris, blue jean capris, and that fixed it. I just put capris and I got all kinds of weird colors. And I got I just put a pink shirt, so I did get a pink t-shirt, so that was good. Right. Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. So, but it takes some tricking around to do it. Boss is sitting there, "You wanna do inventory?" "Yeah, I'll do it in a minute." Have you played around with any programs, Teresa? I know Coop has a program that's pretty easy to, um, I guess you'd wanna say manipulate? No. Yeah, okay. No. Alright. Yeah. Just so you didn't have it. Is Teresa still in here? Let's see what kind of news we can find. Let's Oh, boy, that's bright. Woo! FedEx guy ran over a motorcycle driver. Motorcyclist killed after fatal crash with FedEx truck in Lakeland. Motorcycle driver was killed in Lakeland after colliding with a FedEx truck Monday afternoon. The crash happened at 4:30. The motorcyclist, 28 years old, was unresponsive when first responders arrived at the scene and later died once he was taken to the hospital. The incident happened when FedEx truck was traveling east on Tonkinson Road. Bailey, a 2023 Honda motorcycle, was driving behind the truck at high speed, according to the evidence and the witness statements given to the deputies. When the FedEx truck tried to make a left turn, the motorcycle began to pass it on the left on a dull yellow line, no passing zone. Deputies said the motorcycle hit the truck rear passenger side of the truck. The truck driver has been identified as 35-year-old Juan Cruz Rivera. He has no injuries in the crash and cooperated with the investigation. Oh, wow. Well, that motorcyclist was at fault. He was making a left turn and the motorcycle decided to pass him on the left. What? Well, dun, dun, dun. Why would you do that? Morning, Tim. How are you? Why would you do that? Now that was bad. Good morning, Daniel. Polk County substitute teacher accused of allowing fighting in classroom. Are you serious? A former substitute teacher at Kathleen Middle School is in legal trouble for when he allegedly did not do inside classroom late he allegedly did not do inside a classroom late last week. We send our children to school to learn, not to learn how to fight. According to sheriff, a group of 4 girls aged 12 to 13 knew where to go to fight. On Friday, 3 of the 4 girls went into his classroom, weren't even supposed to be in class, but they heard that he would let you fight, said Sheriff Grady Judd. The men who were supposed to be in charge of the class, but they heard that they would not let you fight, The men who are you supposed to be in charge of the class? What's wrong with it? The man who wrote the BOL. Yeah. According to the sheriff, a group of 4 girls. Okay, well, I already read that. On Friday, 3 of the 4 girls that went into the classroom weren't even supposed to be in the class, but they heard that he would let you fight, said Grady Judd. The man who was supposed to be in charge of the classroom was Clean Dern, 24, a substitute teacher. Sheriff Judd said that it was a fellow student who stopped the fight, but Dunn, who was accused of telling the children to stop, with a laugh. This is a substitute teacher, a contract employee, not a regular schools teacher that's watching out over the class, allowing the kids to fight and think it's funny. We don't think it's funny, said Sheriff Grady Judd. The Polk County Sheriff's Office arrested Dern on a charge of neglect, child abuse, a third-degree felony. Of course, he had a lame excuse that, well, I was afraid to touch them. That's not true. That wasn't it at all. He was enjoying these girls' scuffle, said Sheriff Grady Judd. That's unacceptable behavior for any educator working in our schools. He will no longer have any involvement with the Polk County Public School District, said a spokesperson. Wow. Dern was employed by Kelly Education, according to the school district. Wow. He's charged with a $5,000 bond. How would you, why would you let them fight and just stand there and watch it? That's just ridiculous. No bond for basketball court murder suspect. Oh, can't play that one. They blocked it. Hmm. They blocked it. Are you serious? I'm not gonna. That's what is the most requested side from KFC? Anybody know? KFC is bringing back their most requested side, but for 2 weeks only. Wonder what that is. Calling for any item on a fast food menu can be something of an emotional roller coaster. Just ask any fan of McDonald's. Which is the sauce. Taco Bell's Mexican pizza, but perhaps a fast food item has given fans more of that love and loss experience than a legacy of KFC's potato wedges. Um, K- KFC discontinued their popular potato wedges in 2020. I didn't know that. Uh, oh, they're going to bring them back for just 2 weeks. Potato wedges. Well, I didn't miss them, so I guess I'm not missing much. Anybody miss their potato wedges? Because I know I didn't. Who's all still here? Everybody leave me? Man, that's 20 years old Milwaukee woman on fire. Ooh. What's this? Woman faces lawsuit after boyfriend had to remove part of his intestine due to child birth simulation test. Jen's still here. Oh, what you eating? I don't know what time I get to eat. It's on my phone. I'll probably eat some tacos when I come back up after my live stream. I'll go take inventory and yeah, did you hook up your new computer yet, Daniel? I can't wait till you play them. You like the second one, don't you? The upbeat one. I know when I made yeah, I know when I made it, I thought that was perfect for you. It fit you to a T. So you've already hooked up your computer? Ah, sweet. So when you go live later, you're gonna be on your new computer. Yay! I knew you couldn't wait till Sunday. Yeah, you can't wait till Sunday now. Well, at least you didn't. Now you get to have a killer show at 4. Maybe I'll co-host with you. if you want me to. I'll send you a message when I get off here. On Facebook. Are you going on Restream or are you going on StreamYard? Because I only have a Restream account. Okay, I'll have to make a StreamYard account. You can get a free account over there too, right? Yes. What do you have? You need an insurance card? Hold on, guys. Is that it? All right. Have a good day. People on the go check, right? Huh? People on the go check. People through the go check. I know, that's what I was finding out is so I could set it up and stream with him. So I was gonna get his thing and then we'd be paired. So him and I both can get our watch time together. And him and I both can have a stream together. I think it's a good idea. What do you think, Daniel? We can make it the Daniel and Momma Coop show. Daniel and Momma Coop show. Bring it on, people. That's pretty cool. I'll have to go look at it, Jen. We'll have to get you over to Restream. Yeah, I can't log in over here. I gotta do it on my phone. 509 views already? That's what you got, Jen? For 9-second video? That's good. That's really good. You done good. Yeah, but if it's a short, that's the reason. People like shorts. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go do inventory and get everything rolling. So I will talk at you later. Oh, that'd be cool, Jen. That'd be cool. Stockpile 'em. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.